Hi there everybody, my name is Richard McMunn from the career guidance company howtobecome.com, and in this video I'm going to explain how to pass and how to tackle non-verbal reasoning tests of the figure and shape variety. So the ones where you have to look at groups of patterns or shapes and then work out what's going on. And these can come in a variety of different questions. I'm going to give you a couple of examples and explain how I've reached the answer, and then I'm going to get you to undertake a quick online mock test. So you can put your answer to each of the questions below the video and I'll mark them for you. As always, I'd really appreciate it if you would give the video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I create these kind of videos like virtually every week. We do quite a few of them and you'll be the first to get notified. So let's take a look at a sample question. So this one here, sample question number 1, find the odd one out. So basically we have to look at all the different patterns from A, B, C and D and work out which is the odd one out. And a little tip here is that more often than not, it is obvious which one is the odd one out. You might be looking at this and be looking for different sequences. However, the simple fact is one of the squares contains 4 lines, whereas the other 3 contain 3. So the best way to work this kind of thing out is to pay attention to everything that's going on. Colours, patterns, positions, shapes, etc., rotations. And the more you do of these, the better you will become. So at some stage during this video, I'm going to tell you where you can get free access to online tests. You should notice in this particular question that figures A, C and D all contain 3 lines, whereas figure B contains 4 lines, and therefore it makes it the odd one out. So it's important because this question might say which one comes next in the sequence. That's a sample kind of non-verbal reasoning question. But this one's just find the odd one out. So the answer there is that B has 4 lines and it is therefore the odd one out. Don't forget with this kind of test, you're going to be timed, so you have to allocate a certain amount of time to each question. Sample question 2, work out which figure comes next in the sequence. So we've got these sort of like domino symbols here at the top. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and we need to work out from the sequence below A, B, C and D which one comes next. So what you have to do is to look at the pattern, and the first one would be to look across the top to see if there's a pattern. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 2. That's not really a pattern. We've got there 4, 2, 4, 1. That's not really a pattern. So what I'll do next is try diagonally. So I'll start at the top left, 1, 2, 3, 1. That could be 1, 2, 3, 1, and I would expect one up there to be 2. We've got here 4, 2, 4, 2. So I'd anticipate at the bottom there would be a 4. So therefore I'm looking for a 2 at the top and a 4 at the bottom. You can see there that I've got one, so that one, A, would be my answer to that question. So it's just about a process of elimination, starting at the top and then going diagonally to see if there is an option. Just a quick point, you might find that in some questions you'd have E as an option, which would be none of these. That's slightly harder to work out because if you can't find the right answer in any of them, then you'd have to take the risk and say it is none of these. Sample question 3. This is a different kind of non-verbal reasoning test. Join all of the shapes together across the top in the grey shaded box with the corresponding letters to make any of the following shapes. We've got A, B, C, D or E. So if you just look at top here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag that triangle across and fit it on there like so, and I'm going to take the circle and position it with the corresponding letter. So I'm looking for a shape that looks like that, and I've got one there which is A, so that's the correct answer. You should, the more you work these out, is start to do these in your head. They become relatively easy. Like I say, the more practice you do, the better you become at it. Okay, so now it's your turn. I'm going to give you 7 sample questions. Excuse me, 7 sample questions. Put your answers to each question in the comments section below the video, please, and I'll mark it for you. Now, I have given you a time limit to each one, which is 15 seconds. If you find it's not enough time, just simply pause the video and work out the question. I'd like you to get them all correct and work all through them. So, question number 1, join all of the shapes together. We've just done one of these across the top of the corresponding letters to make the following shape. You've got 12 seconds, and don't forget there is one there which is none of these. So just join up all of the shapes with the corresponding letters and let me know which is your answer in the comments section to question 1. Okay, question number 2, same kind of question. Let's try this again. Join all of the shapes together with the corresponding letters to make the following shape. Again, we have an option A, B, C and D. E is none of these. So again, you've got 15 seconds. Join them all up and let me know which one you come up with. So like I say, the more you do of these, the better you will become. And I'm going to give you sample tests soon, free of charge, where you can try more of these. Hope you did well with that one. Question number 3. Again, Another one, join all of the shapes together across the top with the corresponding letters to make any of the following shapes. You'll see there that you haven't got a none of these options, so it is one of them, which is right there. And you might have to rotate the finished shape in your mind to get the correct answer. But like I say, we want to get you to the point where you're doing these in your head without having to write them down. But if there's not enough time, don't forget to pause the video. Question 4, a different type of one now. So it says here, work out which option fits best in the missing square. That's the one there with the question mark, in order to complete the sequence. So you've got these two here across the top. Which one is it? A, B, C or D across the bottom that goes there? So don't forget what I told you before. You've got 15 seconds. Work out if there's any patterns. There's a pattern straight away for me, which, you know, it's black across the top. Okay, fantastic. Question number 5. Work out which of the cubes from the bottom can be made from this pattern. So you're going to have to make this pattern in your mind and work out which one it is from A, B, C or D. You've got 15 seconds. Quite a tough one, this. I can see the answer straight away. And even though it looks quite complicated, once you work these out, practice them a lot, it will become a lot easier. Question number 6, which figure from A to E across the bottom fits in with the sequence pattern? So again, we're looking at this here, the question mark. We start off at the left. You've got that pattern, what comes there, then those two final ones. So choose your one from A to E, please, and put it in the comment section below. Looking for sequences, different coloured shapes, where they fit within the pattern. Okay, well done. Question number 7. What comes next in the sequence? Again, a little bit harder. Across the top, we have our 4 options. Which one's going to come next in the sequence? After this one, you've got A, B, C, or D. You've got 15 seconds to work that one out. Again, put your answer in the comment section below. If you're struggling with any of these, just please put it in the comment section. Say I'm struggling with 5, 6, or 7, whatever it is, and I'll come on and explain how I reached the answer. Okay, well done. So if you would like some more free tests to practice online that you can use with your iPad, you can use them on your phone, you can use it on your computer, then please click the link below the video and it will take you through to our testing page where you can get free access to online tests. So you can start practicing more of these within a couple of seconds from now, actually. Please don't forget, give the video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll come on and mark each day all of your answers. So hope you enjoyed that, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll send you emails as soon as I create more videos. Thank you very much for watching.